Today I'm going to do an original tag. I created a Halloween tag, guys. Try and stop me. Yikes. What's up, nerds? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Maddie if you're new here. I hope your day is going well. And today we're doing another Boo-a-thon video, and I had the nifty idea of returning to a tag that I created in 2016. Good lord, I've been doing this for too long. Someone stop me. Maybe, I don't know. I'm still here, so might as well just continue doing it. I'm trying to revisit the spooky book tag. Personally, I had to go through and answer this, and I'm gonna make it a little harder on myself and specifically only answer with books that I've read in 2020. That video I think is privated, so that's great. I highly doubt anyone will revisit this tag. I just thought it would be fun to go back and see what I was so proud of, because I was really excited to make a Halloween tag. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this, because there's 13 prompts. Well, one of them is tag people, but you know what I'm saying. Let's do this. Number 1, Corn Maze. What book had you confused and lost from the very beginning? I put The Unspoken Name by A.K. Larkwood. I'm gonna try and talk about books that I haven't really talked about this year because I haven't done wrap-ups. This book is an orc fantasy, but you can't really tell that they're orcs. They just have tusks or something. It's very strange, but it does have a female-female relationship. It's a little steampunky. I think I gave it 3 stars, maybe 2.5. I don't know. It was okay, but yeah, that's kind of how it went. Number 2, what is the book with the creepiest setting? And that obviously goes to Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Morena Garcia. I absolutely loved this book. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, though, because there was, it was a little bit slower at some parts, but the setting is fantastic. If you haven't heard about this, I don't know where the fuck you've been living, but this is about a girl that goes to visit her cousin when her cousin takes ill outside of Mexico City in the 1950s. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. That might be wrong. I don't know. But this is about the house that her cousin lives in with her cousin's in-laws, and it's hella spoopy. Some people think that it isn't spoopy, and I just disagree with them. It's spoopy. You should read it. It's spoopy. Number 3 is Ghost Boyfriend. What's your eternal ghost boyfriend, book boyfriend? And I'm not answering this one because this question didn't age well, mostly because it's boyfriend, and apparently I guess I wasn't out as bisexual at this point. Number 4 is Caramel Apple Suckers, the best dang Halloween book ever. Why did I sound like I was a teenager? The best dang Halloween book is The Year of the Witching. I will be doing a full review on this, hopefully for Boo-a-thon, so you guys will get an in-depth look at my thoughts. So I'm gonna go ahead and not talk about it. And there's a 2-part question. One is vampires and everything, a Halloween trope you're tired of seeing. And honestly, for this year, I'm tired of vampires. I've read at least 2 books that I've rant reviewed that have been about vampires, and I am over it again. I don't want to talk about, I don't want to read about vampires unless they are scary, bloodthirsty, things like in, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I want vampires like that, and only like that. End of discussion. And then the other part is pumpkin and everything, Halloween trope that you like. I don't know. I want to be scared or just weirded out. Honestly, this year is if your book is weird, I will probably like it. Number 6 is Evil Incarnate, the most evil villain, and for this, Number 7 is Ouija Board, a book that messes with things that you don't want to be involved in, and I'm gonna go with Midnight Sun. That book messes with stuff that I don't care about and I shouldn't have involved myself in, so there's that. Number 8 is Full Moon. What character do you turn into on the full moon? And I'm pretty sure that my answer was Magnus Bane, and technically I am in the middle of the White Book of Magic, or whatever Red Scrolls book I'm reading right now. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm gonna say Magnus Bane, because it will always be Magnus Bane. Number 9 is All Hallows Eve. The veil between our world and other worlds is lowered or whatever. I can't remember the question and I don't feel like looking at it. What fictional world do you want to be in? And now I can't remember my answer. For this, I actually chose The House in the Cerulean Sea by somebody, J. Clune. This is an absolutely adorable book, basically revolving around a caseworker that goes to work at this, or goes to this halfway house for misplaced children, and one of them is the Antichrist, and it sounds fucking weird, but it's adorable, and I would love to live there and take care of the Antichrist. It's really scary when your comfort character is the Antichrist. Number 10 is Voodoo Doll. Pick a author that you would want to take control of and make them write anything, and my previous answer was George R.R. Martin for Winds of Winter, and that's hilarious because I didn't know what was happening in 2016, what we were about to experience with Game of Thrones, so honestly at this point I don't want Winds of Winter, I just want anything that Miss Rebecca Kwong is going to give us. I want that. I want her Dark Academia now, because she's working on that. So I don't care about George R. R. Martin. I just want all of Miss Kong's work in my eyeballs, okay? Yeah. Number 11 is Black Cat. What are red signs, red flags that you don't what? Number 11 is what red flags do you look for in books that mean you are going to DNF it? And honestly, this year, it's just been like any book. Like, you try and get me to read a book and I'm like, no. I have not read a lot this year comparatively to other years. But honestly, a lot of the times this year I've been really good about not finishing things that I don't enjoy. So I don't really think that I have any like specific red flags anymore. It's just like if I'm not enjoying something, I don't finish it, which is pretty fucking good to me. Number 12 is Witch's Brew, a book that had a lot of different components that came together to be magical, and I'm just gonna go with like Harrow the Ninth because it had a lot of different components. Was it a magical recipe? No, but it was intense and a lot of stuff was going on and it fucked my brain, so there's that. All right guys, so that was the Spooky Book Tag Redo 2020. I don't do tags anymore, and I think there's a reason why. Hopefully my bad attitude hasn't come across as much in this video as I feel like it has, and you guys enjoyed this. Or maybe you did like my bad attitude. I don't know your life. I don't know your life. I'm gonna go now, guys. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Bye!